The Immortal Who Chose a Mortal. Produced by Enchanting Talez Studio. Eternity offers everything except meaning. That must be chosen, and sometimes lost. He had lived for thousands of years. Empires rose and fell before his eyes. Nothing could kill him. Nothing could change him. Until one day, a mortal woman looked at him like he was just a man, and for the first time in eternity, he wanted to be one. He was born before calendars, before borders, before death learned its name, and time never touched him. Empires rose around him, collapsed beneath him, returned as ruins. He remained unchanged. Immortality was not a gift. It was a condition, endless memory, endless distance. He watched mortals closely, their urgency, their joy, their brief defiance of time. They loved fiercely, because they had to, because tomorrow was never promised, and that terrified him. He had known gods, spoken with stars, walked through the void between worlds. None of it compared. Then he noticed her, not because she was special, but because she noticed him, truly. She did not fear him, did not worship him, did not kneel. She asked his name. Names mattered to mortals. They marked beginnings and endings. He had forgotten that. He stayed longer than intended. One day, then another, then seasons passed. She aged, slowly, noticeably, and beautifully. He learned the rhythm of days, meals, laughter, silences that mattered. Mortality frightened him because it demanded choice. Every moment counted. There was no postponing love. When he touched her hand, he felt time move for the first time, and it terrified him. The immortals warned him. Attachment leads to grief. Grief leads to madness. Eternity is not built for loss. They offered her immortality, a solution, a conversion, a way to erase endings. She refused without hesitation, because forever frightened her, because meaning required an end, because she was alive. That answer changed him, more than centuries ever had. She chose limits. He chose her. To remain with her, he had to fall, not from grace, from eternity. Immortality resisted. It tore at him. Memories screamed. Time rushed in. He felt pain, cold, hunger, fear. And joy, sharp, brief, overwhelming. Years followed quickly. Wrinkles appeared. Hair grayed. Moments stacked like treasures. They argued, forgave, loved imperfectly and completely. He learned regret, because time now mattered. Mistakes could not be undone, only accepted. When sickness came, it came quietly, like all true endings, without negotiation. He begged no gods, spoke no spells, held her hand, and stayed. She smiled at the end, because she had lived, because she was chosen, because it was enough. Death took her gently, as it always does, when it is not resisted, when it is understood. He did not scream. Immortality had taught him silence. Mortality taught him grief, and grief taught him love. The immortals never returned. He was no longer theirs, and he did not miss them. He remembered why. He aged without fear, each year a victory, each breath meaningful, each end approaching honestly. When death came for him, it did not hesitate. It recognized him as one who had chosen well. He went willingly, not because he was tired, but because he was complete, and completeness needs no eternity. Eternity remembers him still, as a failure, as a warning, as a miracle. Because the bravest choice is not to live forever. It is to love something you know you will lose. Would you give up eternity for one lifetime of love? Tell us in the comments. Forever or love. If this story moved you, like, comment, share, subscribe for more cinematic fantasy stories from Enchanting Talez Studio.